Wow, Bali is behind me. Before my mother died, she told me a little story that she wanted me to have. And that was that I was the little kid that cried all the way to school in the village. And my worst days in school were memory work. So here I am, and I have a school, and I have 20 minutes of memory work for you. This is Kennington, Ontario, Canada. 1,000 souls live there on a good day. Here I am with my grandfather. He ran the general store. He gave me my first job when I was 6, and he paid me $5 a week. I escaped from Canada in 1975. I ended up in another tiny place, the island of Bali, a paradise. There I found an intact culture celebrating the fight between good and evil with amazing rituals. I've been walking around my whole life under the hole in the sky where the ideas fall down. That made me a crazy person with way too many ideas. Until I met the love of my life, Cynthia. Together, we built an amazing jewelry business, John Hardy. We exited in 2007 and were planning to retire. Then the love of my life ruined everything by taking me to the movies. The Inconvenient Truth by Al Gore. Don't go and see it. A movie that changed my life forever, made me realize what we've done to the planet, and that I needed to spend the rest of my life mitigating the damage I'd done. We have 4 kids, and we decided to act. We built a school to prepare them for what seemed like an uncertain future. Meet Green School. 7 kilometers of giant bamboo created the heart of school. It serves as a beacon for people with educational dreams. This is the bridge to the school, the greenest school on earth, powered by the sun and the river. The school sits in Balinese rice fields and food gardens. This is not child labor, it's child learning. Come on, go. We started post-diapers. As soon as you can get your diaper off, you come to Green School, and we go to grade 12, which are a bunch of great 18-year-olds. The classrooms are like no other. They have no walls. When you take children out of that educational box, they thrive. Children at Green School are happy, and this creates an incredible environment for growth. We thought it would take many, many years to manifest the green leaders we wanted to create. We were absolutely wrong. When you give children a voice, they lead. I'm going to take you now on a little journey to see some examples of what kids at Green School have done. Finn and Dolly found themselves studying in a local Indian school. When they returned 2 years later, they found many of their friends were missing. They discovered that they were married, in factories, or simply gone, because the Indian government in that area doesn't provide school uniforms to girls after grade 8. They went to their mother and asked for money to buy their old friends school uniforms. And Mommy said, "Why don't you do something to raise money so you can give all the Indian kids school uniforms?" So they started a clothing company called Nalu when they were at green school. It's a thriving business. And they have produced tens of thousands of school uniforms for kids all over the world. They stood on the Ink stage in India. This is a cause, a green school cause, the kind of thing that happens at green school. And they stood on the TED stage and they held up t-shirts and they went, "We've made our last t-shirt, we're sorry." And they had. They will never make another t-shirt that isn't completely organic. They went from helping Indian kids to starting an organic movement. Another green school student, Leander, was inspired to make his friend, who had no hands, prosthetic ones. Hands of Hope was born, supplying 3D printed bionic limbs to the underserved around the world. This is what happens when you take students out of the box. It's really tough running a school. The kids audited the carbon impact of all the cars bringing the children to school, and they decided to launch a bus program. And in truly green school fashion, they rejected diesel oil. The 5 buses are powered with used cooking oil collected from local restaurants. This is the BioBus team, an amazing group of students, teachers, parents that are making a huge difference locally. One of the Indonesian kids had big ideas. He'd helped found the BioBus program and he wanted to go to university. Unfortunately, as he finds out, there were 25 kids for each chair in the school he chose, and every one of them had perfect scores. When the university discovered the BioBus story, they moved him to the front of the line. Maxwell is now attending Cornell in America. Sisters Malati and Isabel were inspired by a class about Mahatma Gandhi. The beach in front of their house was covered in plastic, and they decided to make a difference. They founded Bye Bye Plastic Bags. The mission was to ban plastic bags in Bali. They knew the governor could do it, but after multiple refusals to see him, they decided to follow Gandhi and declared a hunger strike at Green School. When the governor saw this on social media, he sent the secret police to Green School. Hunger strikes are absolutely forbidden in Indonesia. They escorted the girls to the governor's office. The girls were quite nervous about the prospect of deportation, incarceration, and yet somehow they got the governor on board and he joined Bye Bye Plastic Bags. Just last month, after 5 years of struggle, the governor of Bali banned plastic single-use bags, styrofoam, and straws. Bye Bye Plastic Bags has gone global. It's now in 28 locations around the world, entirely led by young people. After their TED Talk, they got a funny message in social media. "I loved your talk, I'll see you at Harvard." They were 8 and 9 at the time, in grade 8 and 9 at the time. Malati now has graduated, and she's so busy changing the world, she doesn't have time to go to Harvard. 231 appearances later, including twice at the United Nations, IMF, World Bank Forum, the girls were also voted by CNN, Forbes, and Time magazine as some of the most influential teenagers in the world. I get chills just thinking about them. We wanted green leaders, and that's what we got. They are a total inspiration to all of us all the time at the school. A group of green school kids, went to COP22 in Morocco. And they came to the door, and they said, if you're not 18, you don't get in. So this is what they did.
I'm 17.
14.
18.
16.
15.
13. 16.
17.
18.
12. US.
France. Indonesia.
Taiwan.
USA.
Philippines.
Ireland.
Australia.
Hawaii.
Hungary.
The UN COP22 Green Zone should allow all ages, all access.
Climate and environment is everyone's issue.
We are the future.
We are here with you now. We want to learn.
We want to participate.
We want to help.
We want to cooperate.
We want to be a part of change.
We are the children.
We are the youth.
We are the people.
And we are capable.
We have the right to be included in the decisions that are being made. We are hoping that the regulation to exclude all people under the age of 18 at the COP22 Green Zone is a mistake and will be reversed. This civil space must be open to all people, this year and every year. Please check out the link and sign our petition if you believe in all ages, all access at the COP22 in Marrakesh.
All ages, all access.
All ages, all access. All ages, all access.
Of course, it went viral, and they changed the rules. Can't stop green school kids. Here's a simple Canadian. I also am a simple Canadian. And he joined the school with his kids and felt green school wasn't doing enough. With $200, he started an after-school program for local kids in the village. Cool Connection, it's called. It's on the campus. This is the 8th year, and the students pay their tuition with plastic trash, which the school recycles. There are over 300 kids now enrolled, and this year 3 cool kids from the village made presentations at Quest, which is our grade 8 graduation talks. They all gained scholarships and are now attending green school full-time. 75% of green school parents moved to Bali to allow their children to attend green school. They are from 40 different countries. And we encourage these amazing people, these amazing parents, to participate in the school. They have become part of our community of learners. The best example of this are parents who have gone back to their home countries and are helping us to build more green schools. New Zealand, Tulum in Mexico, and right here in South Africa, we will have more green schools. Mohammed was a kid that heard about green school and became an intern. His commitment to reduce plastic and temple waste won him a trip to New York, his first time out of Indonesia, where he addressed the UN. Our scholarship program is completely supported by ticket sales from our campus tour. Last year, 12,000 people from all over the world visited Green School. This means 50 local kids benefit from scholarships at Green School. We've also had some very famous visitors. Ban Ki-moon's wife wanted to visit Green School. He came with her. And the UN sent 1,000 troops to make sure they had a really good time. Sylvia Earle, Queen of the Ocean, Conservation, came to tell the kids about the ocean. Jane Goodall, the activist queen of the chimpanzees, empowered us all with her speech about how our personal daily choices can make a real difference to the planet. Our tiny school has become the epicenter of global green education. So, legacy. But what's happening at home? This is Alora, my firstborn, the founder of Ibuku, has become the preeminent leader of the global bamboo building revolution with 80 buildings and counting. It started as a dream to surround Green School with homes that would become a green village. This is one of those houses built on the side of the river, completely from giant bamboo. It was built for a family of 4, with 4 children in the school, and it doesn't just look good, it feels good. The interior is a place you want to be. Waking up in a bamboo house will change everything forever. My son Oren once said to me, "Why didn't you make me study something that would lead to a job?" It's hard to make him do anything. I replied, "It's not about getting a job, Oren. It's about creating jobs that make the world a better place." Oren and his wife Maria have turned a degraded piece of land near Green School into the amazing Cool Farm. They are farmer educators. They run courses in permaculture. They also run a fabulous farm stand in the school. And they have established Bamboo U, one day Bamboo University, a holistic bamboo building school where people come from all over the world to learn about bamboo. Karina, number 3, graduated from Barnard College and had been convinced to follow the herd and get a regular job. During her time at college, she started a cause called Back to the Breast. And now she has founded a jewelry business called Elpin. Here's one. It's nipple spelled backwards. And it's dedicated to raising breast awareness around the world. Kiara, our youngest, during her time in New York City, founded a cause called Matriarchy Now. She produces organic cotton t-shirts and underwear to promote matriarchy, often to the dismay of the ruling patriarchy. So, legacy's in place. Home is good. I could retire at last. I find myself with a spear and a bag, leading daily trash walks to clean up my neighborhood. Thousands of people have turned up to help, and it's become a 7 a.m. moving morning meeting, walking, spearing, and talking trash. As you know, we have a huge trash problem, and we have found some solutions. This is the Green School's youngest student. He's my grandson, Nyan, and I really hope that what we've started will create a more certain future for him. The last word is the great-grandchildren will have a conversation about all of us. And the choice we have to make, are we going to be part of a problem story, or are we going to be part of the solution. Build a green school now. Thank you so much.